Yo, my computer big died for some reason, so that's cool. Thanks, computer. Thank you, computer. Very cool. Anyway, the series. What was it we needed to do? We're gonna AFK for a bit. Okay. You may be hearing something in the background. Um, so, little fun fact that's not very fun. Um, my altverse, I could not recover the data for it. So, why is it not working? Basically, um, yeah, I lost all my data on altverse. So, we're for our AFK sessions this time. Why is it? What is up with my computer? Why is it not letting me backspace? God dang it, dude. Thanks, Altverse. Very cool. I hate you. Thank you, Altverse. Very cool. Okay. I I hate this. I hate this. Why can I not backspace? I just ah, fix your game, boss. Fix it. Okay. And now that that's done, we enter it like a seventh time, and then we get the right name. Why is naming your profile the hardest thing to do in this game? Anyway, here we go. I didn't know they changed that actually. I didn't know you could change that. That's cool though. But anyway, hold on. I need to, what? Set up keybinds. Hold on. It's fine, it's fine. Okay. This one should be... Shoot, I forgot. No, E is plant food. E is plant food. Q is speed up. Bro. That's shift. And up here for pause is... I set to X, I guess. I don't remember what I did set it to. There we go. There's the keybinds. Oh, right, because this thing is stupid. It lags with the sound. Yay. Hooray. Hooray. I guess I'm going to be using my own music, because... Hooray! Thanks, emulator. Very cool. Should look into there if there's a fix for the emulator sound lag thing, but yeah. So I lost all my Altverse progress. Hooray! I had over 2 million coins, so that's cool. You know, I'm actually curious about something. Did they add the female zombies to the tutorial? Oh, we get plant food. They did add the female zombies. Oh my goodness. I'm so not particularly impressed, but I'm glad they did that. No point in creating these new zombies and not doing anything with them. I don't know why they gave you walnuts in this level. Yeah, alright. I'm getting back into it. I really don't care about plant food usage just yet. I mean, I don't really care about it in general since I've beaten like the entire game plant foodless at this point because I've played it way too much. See, it's fine. Just ignore the fact that my computer is going to lag. I think for this playthrough, what we're going to do is we're just going to do the first 10 levels of each world. And then we'll move on. Oh, I always forget this level is part of the tutorial. This is my least favorite level in the tutorial, by the way. Also, Repeater Seed Packet is not the Egypt Seed Packet, which is interesting. I remember the first time I played this. I'm pretty sure I played this for the first time on stream, and I complained about Repeater's recharge. And I still think it's stupid. I still think it's dumb. Why does Repeater have an extended recharge? Like, it makes no sense. But, whatever. Repeater's far from the worst offender. I think Cold Snap is probably the biggest offender in this entire game. Or Winter, but like, it's Winter Melon, it's gonna get nerfed to the ground. Doesn't even have multi-lane splash anymore, and you're gonna do it that dirty. I do think when Crimson Front comes out, I'm going to be playing it on stream. It's I think that'll be a nice kind of update to go through, because I've never played an update on stream. I've been around for when Neon Mixtape Tour and when what's it called? Big Wave Beach came out, and Jurassic Marsh now, actually. Forgot about that one. But yeah, I've been around for 3 worlds now, so I still think Big Wave Beach is the hardest world. I don't think it's close either. Big Wave Beach just has so many things that restrict what strategy you can use. Like, straight shooters suffer because of Snorkel. Tiki Tripper is extremely oppressive if you don't have slow. Octo just makes any kind of wall usage completely irrelevant, and same thing with Fisherman. I think Z-Spill is whatever. They don't really add any, like, big threatening thing to the world. They're just kind of another kill or die zombie. I like their inclusion, but they're not the worst thing. But yeah, the entirety of Big Wave Beach is basically just predicated on the spam of really kind of surfer and snorkel, which is how it is in vanilla as well. But I do think Tiki Tripper is probably like one of the best additions that this game has. I mean, if you want to see how I'd balance the game, just look at PBZR now. Actually, coming at this from the perspective of a level designer is very interesting. Now that I actually have a lot of experience designing levels, the way they choose to design like huge waves is interesting. Something just throughout a lot of Altbursts actually is that they don't use basics a lot, which is understandable considering that, well, you have to, like, manually place every single zombie, which I also have to do, to be fair, when I design my levels, but... yeah. It can be really annoying, like, having to place basics all the time. So I can understand why they wouldn't do that. Even if I do think that they probably should. Oh, I should have put 3-peater there. Oh well. I do like this level, though. This level actually did inspire, what is it? 121 in PBZR. Although they are very different in execution, I'd say. I really forgot about Red Stinger. Or do we get our Frostbite Caves points? We do. Go Pepper Pole. And Lane 2 is not having a good time. What's next? Big Wave Beach, that's right. Bro. Guess I put you here. But there are actually no, there are female signs this level. So why only do the pop doors then? Primal Key, and yeah, sure, Cold Snap can go with Rake Snap, why not? The Spore Shroom causing problems over there. I find it interesting they picked Magnet over Inferno, considering all the other plants are attacking plants. Hi, MA. Oh, right. We don't actually get to pick our plants until, like, way later. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, no, it's raw zombie. I will say, probably the one thing I will consistently praise about PvZ2 is the faster plant recharges on the fast recharge plants, like Pea Shooter or Sunflower. Having those go from 7 to 5 is just very much appreciated. I will say one thing that this kind of tutorial phase is making me realize I did in mine is, for starters, I wanted to go out of my way to have the player pick their plants even when they didn't have access to enough to fill up their seed slots, solely because I wanted the player to feel a bit more in control at the start. Because one thing is that when you can't pick your plants, it very much feels like you're in a tutorial, right? It very much feels like you're in a tutorial. So, it just, giving the player a sense of control at the start, it made sense. Let's see, this would be the 6th level in comparison. The 6th level is PvZR is long jump, so this would be your pole vaulter introduction. And your first use of potato mine. I am going to be just comparing that a bit. I'm not going to say one did it better or not. Because the worlds are formatted very differently in PvZR because you have the brain bust just kind of spread throughout the world instead of all in the second half. And also new zombies. There's a lot more new zombies and new plants. And there's also like 250% levels. Because there's 50 as opposed, well, 49 now, but there's 50 as opposed to 20. So. And then the tutorial also fits in the first world, where the tutorial is a separate thing from Egypt in this, even if Egypt is basically still part of the tutorial. You do not get a new plant after this level, do you? You just get a money bag. Because you get Bloomerang after 3. Because this gives you the map. That's right. That's right. And then you get Boomerang. That makes sense. Makes sense. A little bit of an awkward light skill thing, but I didn't read that dialogue, but I think what it was making reference to how Tomb Raider's ability is not easy to determine off the bat. If they mentioned Pogo Zombie as an equivalent, I think Pogo Zombie is pretty obvious what it does. It's a zombie on a pogo stick that's constantly jumping, and considering that you've encountered Pole Vaulter before, you know zombies can jump over plants, so that is something, but I will say, I think Tomb Raider is the most important zombie for Egypt. I think the entire basis of ancient Egypt, it should be about, like, a constant battle for space, which is what I'm stylizing my next world, Graveyard. Basically, it's going to be all about a war for space. Trying to get rid of gravestones. Because the zombies advance, they push your front line by throwing down gravestones and restricting your planting space and where your plants can hit them. So, in response, you have to destroy the gravestones and also focus on high-priority zombies. And then there's stuff like Necromancy, or in this case, Sandstorm, to kind of push ahead dangerous threats. But unlike Sandstorm, Necromancy can be prevented by destroying gravestones. So I do think that Necromancy is the better gimmick of the two, but PvZ2 did Sandstorm, so... Well, they also did Necromancy, but they did that for Dark Ages, so... Made sense for Palmer's to put it there. Honestly, I think Alt vs. Egypt kind of just lacks a direction, I'd say. It really is just the tutorial world. Which is fair, but I do think that the world could have had its own more unique identity. Kind of like Big Wave Beach is kind of the zombies are always on your front line, like all the time. They're constantly pressuring it, so walls don't work. You just have to fight them tooth and nail. Jurassic Marsh has nowhere being safe, so you have to kind of push back the zombies that get into your defense for free. Dark Ages is kind of like what I was talking about, but not really. Dark Ages is more so about disabling options. and forcing you to play very carefully. Which is fine. It's a fine direction to go in. Wild West is all about managing threats and like prioritizing targets. Basically choosing what plants you use and how you fight the zombies based entirely on the minecarts and basically what zombies you need to prioritize taking down. Like, do you prioritize chicken wranglers? Do you prioritize bulls? Piano? There's a lot of high priority targets, and you have to pick and choose which ones you're going to go after first. That's probably why people like Wild West so much, because its whole gimmick is about player control. Frostbite Caves is a poorly done, well, in Altverse it's kind of the same in Altverse, it's not really fixed, but it's more so about forcing you into specific ways of play in order to deal with environmental hazards and choosing to either disrupt or go with the flow of zombies. But those two gimmicks don't really mesh well together, and also there's so few fire plants that the freezing gimmick doesn't really work that well. Which is not a fault of Altverse, it's just a fault of PvZ2 in general. There's not enough heaters, and one thing Altverse did do is make ice plants immune to frost, which is a good step in the right direction, but really, frost winds are something you have to specifically design an entire world around. They're not something you can slap onto the gimmick of slider tiles, and I think that is very apparent in the fact that slider tiles are just a bad gimmick in general. I don't know, I'm a big slider tile hater. Lost City is the world of, you get extra sun, so we're going to throw everything we have at you, all the most annoying threats, constantly. And for what it's worth, it works. Like, the world functions that way. Every single zombie serves a purpose as both a threat and an assist to other zombies, but I wish Lost City didn't play like that, but it kind of has to because of gold tiles, so. Neon Mixator is by far my favorite, and Altverse made it even better because of crossover hit, but it's basically just, you have to deal with this one very specific threat for an extended period of time, and then suddenly we're going to switch it up and you have to deal with this other completely different threat for an extended period of time. And it's just very engaging because not only does it constantly switch up what threats you have to face, but it also affects the other zombies as well. Like, just doing the speed changes on Punk Jam or Metal is so big. And see you then, MA, if you want to come back in. But yeah. The Animixator is just a super well thought out world, and Altverse made it even better. Pirate Seas is supposed to be a world about restricted space and zombies kind of taking advantage of that, with imp cannons and swashbucklers going deep into your defense, and captains and barrel rollers kind of punishing using wall plants or like other things to just kind of take them off the field and make the limited space you have even more limited. It's just not well done, though. Pirate Seas, instead of limiting space, it kind of makes things a lot easier. Hey, walnut. That's what I wanted. What I wanted for Christmas. Yeah, after this level, we're gonna go check in on Minecraft, I think. Let's just get all these gravestones up so we can kind of assess what we need to deal with. This land needs to die, and then this land needs to die. I was complaining about the walnuts earlier, but getting another one would be cool. Thanks, game. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow. This game is so petty. Wow. Anyway, me back to not liking this minigame for a couple of reasons, one of which is it's heavily RNG. And it's not the fun RNG like Base Breaker, because you get to take it at your own pace. You're on a time limit. This is just Base Breaker with a time limit. Which, is not fun. The thing I love most about Base Breaker is being able to take my time. I like being able to take my time, because it's a puzzle. But the optimal way to play this garbage is to just brute force it. I don't know. I hate Tombstone Hunts so much. Like, we got rid of, what was it, Mummy Memory for this? Really? I don't know. I get it has its fans, I get they, like, put a lot of work into it, you know? And that's cool. But I don't like it. And I'm allowed to have my opinion. Like, look at this. Look at this. What strategy was used here? What makes this different than just a normal level? Oh, wow. I got more pea shooters this time than last time, so I win the level. Wow. Such engaging gameplay. To be fair, I wasn't using plant food because I didn't care, but... Also, I could have saved the last round with cabbage plant food, but still. I don't know. It's not that it doesn't feel tested, it's just that it doesn't feel thought out. Like, the concept doesn't feel that well thought out. It feels like they had a cool idea, and they made it without really considering how it plays. Like, you could remove the vases from Tombstone Hunt, and it would change nothing. But that's my opinion. Wow, I got toadstool. Got one toadstool seed back in. Anyway, that's Explorer, who gets introduced with Gravebuster and not Iceberg Lettuce, but, you know, whatever. I think I mentioned that before, is that each zombie has like a plant counter. I think I mentioned that exact thing the first time I played this. It's just like, I don't know. It's one of those things that's just, it makes so much sense why they do it. And I get why they went against that. I get why they want Explorer to be a threat, right? I get that. I get that. They don't want to push the whole, like, every zombie can be countered by a specific plant thing. I get that. I respect that on some level. But time and a place, you know? Maybe I just design things in a different way. Maybe my mindset is just very different, but and that's not even necessarily like a criticism. It's just something I don't agree with, which doesn't mean that it's wrong or that I'm being critical of it. It just means that I disagree. I mean, some people will say, you know, maybe it's a good thing that there's a kind of a easy way to test out zombies as threats without their designated counter being there. You don't want another balloon zombie, right? I was like, balloon zombie's not terribly designed, especially within the confines of PvZ1 and how limited its plant selection is. A lot more things counter balloon than you think. And considering that PvZ1 just doesn't have a lot of plants in general, having a zombie that requires specific plants to counter, like Balloon or Digger. I mean, Prospector's the same way, kind of, in PvZ2. Just instead of magnets, you use Chill. Also, 25 Sun Gravebuster. They could have at least given it increased health, right? If you're gonna make Gravebuster cost Sun, you might as well make it a bit tankier so it doesn't die. That also gives it another niche as like a pseudo wall, I guess. Like a temporary wall, but that's just me. Tomb Tangler doesn't really fit in PvZ2 anyway. At least, not in, no, not really. It just doesn't fit. Gravestones have too little health. They only have like 600 health or something like that, and they're just not a big enough threat to where you need to designate a plant to take them out. Like, it's nice to be able to take them out with Pea Shooter, but there's no point to, like, solely and exclusively dedicating a whole slot to taking out gravestones, when often they are barely even an inconvenience. Piercers ignore them, lobbers kind of ignore them. Like, and in large numbers, like with Tomb Raiser, Gravebuster ain't gonna solve your problem. If anything, they should have introduced Gravebuster with Tomb Raiser, but it makes sense to introduce Boomerang first. Wait, you're introducing Explorer with a cone head? That's ballsy. Man, this level is no chill. This level is like all forcing big hitters. Maybe it's because I'm kind of going through it so fast, triggering the next waves, but no, you had put Explorer plus Conehead into Buckethead. I don't know, man. It's the little things like that that I have really noticed now. A good level design thing, though, is that they alternate the waves that explorers appear on. Except for, like, this to the final wave, but that also makes sense. Just to have explorers in the final wave. But, that's a good bit of level design there, is to alternate what threats appear in what wave. Like, they didn't pair up a Buckethead with an explorer in the same wave, because doing that in a tutorial level for Explorer would be a bit brutal, a bit mean, some might say. Especially without Iceberg. So... And here's Sandstorm. Also, I think the prevailing opinion on why Repeater and Bloomerang are considered boring is because they are considered tutorial plants. I think that is what it comes down to. Like, Repeater is considered the tutorial heavy plant. Bloomerang is your tutorial piercer. And you just don't want to use tutorial plants because you're already forced to use them in said tutorial. So... like, Bloomerang is actually really good. Like, this thing can take out Big Wave Beach XX with, like, decent support. And I consider Big Wave Beach XX to be, like, the hardest level in the mod by far. It's not close. The only one I would consider a contender is Upsurge Defiance, but that's just a skill check on whether or not you can beat levels quickly. But yeah, just look at me ignore the gravestones completely. Okay, interesting first use of Sandstorm. I kind of like it. And that's a little trick for you there, is to plant an iceberg lettuce or a sunflower on a tile that a bone from a Tomb Raiser is going to land on. It just negates the threat of at least that specific one. But... and here you see that they're a lot more comfortable using multiple explorers, because not only is it not the tutorial level, but you also have Iceberg. Which means that Tomb Raiser is kind of considered the main threat of the level. Which... That's the first Buckethead in a while, actually. Okay, that's particularly mean. Explorer to column 5 is very, very mean. I don't dislike it. I just think it's very notable to do that. Especially since some people are going to plant their sun producers in the back. Which, incorrect, but you get hard punished for that there. Again, I don't mind it a lot because you have Iceberg, but it's something very notable. Like, the small design choices in each level. Like, that level, again, had, like, a few basics, but not a lot. Anyway, we're gonna do the advanced tutorial. Yeah, we'll do the advanced tutorial. Interesting they chose to use the Egypt basics here. But I'm just gonna... spam plant these things, basically. You get more than enough sun here. There go all the sunflowers protecting those lanes. No plant food either. You know, I'm planting sunflowers basically off cooldown. This level is kind of rude. I don't know. I think they might have gone a little bit too far with it. Might have gone a little far. Oh geez, look at that lane. Oh gods, those lanes are dead. God, yeah, no. That lane cannot meet shield effectively because there's 2 zombies there, so it's just dead. So that's no fault of my own. I've been planting sunflowers off cooldown the entire level, and I lose a mower for it. I don't like that level. I don't like it at all. basics this... Okay, so now you have the basic zombies and not the Egypt basics. Honestly, this level is, it is a thing. Probably the most controversial change I made in PvZR compared to basically everything else is potato mines don't one-shot bucket heads anymore. They only deal 900 damage. And I know that could be a controversial change, but, like, come on. Come on, man. I don't know. Being able to one-shot a buckethead for 25 stone is pretty good. I added Cosmic Mine to kind of fill that niche. Yeah. Bro. This is why I hate Raw Zombie. Gotta cherry the top 3. 5-minute timer. Hilarious. Hilarious, truly. Shoot. Raw Zombie is so annoying. I get why he's in the level, but like, just go and die. Please. Please, God. Thank you. Annoying. Yeah, it's fine. Double P Shooter is typically more effective than Bloomerang. I'm just gonna double P Shooter a lot, actually. Because why would I not? It's just by far the more effective option for most scenarios. And then we can just potato mine if we need to. Hey, I don't know what you are. I haven't seen you yet. Yeah, not me just double P Shooter every lane. Because it costs the exact same as Bloomerang, but it's actually just better. It would be nice if they told you that sun didn't fall from the sky. Maybe they did, and I just didn't. Okay, what's this RNG? Garbage RNG, and double P Shooter is still gonna pull through, because P Shooter is the GOAT. They're really thundering. Are you ready for me to plant literally, basically just Kernel Bolt? Why is the advanced tutorial like harder than most other levels in this game? I remember thinking that when I first played it, way back when it first came out, but like, it's really true. Also, they just hate Snow Pea. Snow Pea fans keep losing. Even though Snow Pea is like way, way too good. They specifically designed this level against Snow Pea. They didn't have to summon gravestones. They could have just let Snow Pea be effective. Oh great, coconut cannon. Yay! Oh great, we even get twin. That's a fitting song. Camel was actually a really smart pick for this level. I will applaud the developers for that one. Camel is actually has like a lot of really cool, unique traits that just get forgotten about often. Especially working with a camel like in PvZR gave me a very big appreciation for the guy. Well, guys. They're just trying their best, you know? Though I get why everyone kind of memes on them. Also, thanks Coconut Cannon for not even killing a Buckethead in 2 shots. That's 2, mind you. 2. This is just proving that Coconut Cannon needs a buff. Not being able to kill a Buckethead in 2 shots? Are you kidding me? Banana gets full board range and the ability to, like, one-shot a Buckethead. And you can't even let Coconut do it in 2. Like, wow. Coconut Cannon... This is just making me not want to use the guy, because he sucks. Also, again, the curse of very long recharge. Not making your plants look good. I just don't like Coco and Altverse in general. Like, give them a 25 sun cost increase and then make them be able to 2-shot buckets, and I'm happy, alright? Oh, interesting lineup. Let's just Egypt this. Yeah, let's just pull an Egypt strat. Well, if you didn't pick Potato Mine, you're in rough right there. You're definitely having a rough time. There's like, oh, you killed that with Pea Shooter? Oh, well, not anymore. I just realized I didn't get to pick a wall plant, but that's okay. Iceberg. Iceberg, iceberg, iceberg. This feels a lot. This feels like a custom level. Or at least the beginning did. Like, after that Gargantuar, everything kind of calmed down, but... Yeah, no, this feels like it should be the place where the Gargantuar first shows up, right here. This feels like it. Anyway, I don't think we need a second pod for that. So the rest of this is just going to be shredded zombies. And that's a dead Gargantuar right there. Yeah, this is definitely harder than Egypt XX. Like, I don't think it's close either. Don't eat my twins, please. Bro. Alright. Easy enough. Not even close. Easy game. Anyway, let's check in on Minecraft again. God, Dave, don't flap your tail in my face. Pretty good. Alright. To the river we go. I don't know if this took less time or more time, but it took less rockets. Okay, when that final slot gets filled. This is respawn, right? Yeah. I know my songs. Oh yeah, speaking of songs, I gotta do one for tomorrow. I am going to do a Zombotany Remade FL soon. That is on the list. Oh, that counts. Yeah. Oh yeah, something I didn't mention in the developer commentary for PZR, which will come out eventually, I swear. The second level, the cone zone. You know, I'm just gonna mention this in the next developer commentary as well. Just need to remember to. But the second level's name was originally not going to be the cone zone, but instead Fun with Sun. It was changed, despite the fact that Sunflower is a locked plant, because I thought that it would be better to just name the trio of starting levels after the trio of basics. Because the other one was called Bucket Boys, and the initial is Back to Basics, which is a reference, of course, to the basic zombie, and also technically a reference to the first tutorial level in Altverse. Although that one was actually unintentional, I completely forgot that that was called Back to the Basics. Although I think Back to Basics is better than Back to the Basics, but that's just me. I think it works better as a pun that way. Also, the phrase just goes back to basics instead of back to the basics, so. But that's me nitpicking. I will say that the Altverse levels are very competently designed. I wasn't a big fan of the, what was that, Wave 3 Gargantuar in the last level I did, because I think it was a bit much. Especially since the player hasn't encountered Gargantuars yet. They're gonna have no idea. Like, if this is their first time encountering them, I guess if they played PvP1, they'd know what they are, but like, I don't know. I think it's a little bit harsh. I actually went through my, I have a spreadsheet full of all the different levels for all the different worlds and everything that I'm going to do in PZR. I actually went through and removed, I'm like, still kind of deciding on what zombies are going to appear in what levels, but I removed Gargantuars from quite a few levels in not only the first world, but also the second and third one. Because, like, I don't want to use them all the time. I think it's much more interesting to kind of use them as like almost a pseudo boss. I think one of my favorite uses of Gargantuars, though, in any of the PVZR levels is actually in 143 and 142, actually, now that I think about it. But 143 probably is my favorite use of Gargantuars, because basically how it works is that each Pusher will have to deal with a Gargantuar at some point in the level. But the first time a Gargantuar shows up, it shows up in the middle, where there isn't a Pusher. And it also does that in the final wave, so that way, you know, you can focus on the other lanes first without having to deal with the Gargantuar necessarily right away. But it acts as a sort of like mini-boss, almost, in those parts. I could have... Gate Gargantuar was supposed to appear in the level, but I took it out, because there was no point. The level, honestly, with Painter Buckethead, that level was hard enough. But... and the same thing kind of happens in 134. I do think the final wave of 134 is very funny, though, because you have two Gargantuars, which is, I think, the first time that happened, because that's only the second or the third level that Gargantuars appear in, so it's the first time two show up at once. Because in 125, only one shows up on the final wave. Yeah. Originally, Gargantuar was going to show up in a lot more levels, and I took them out. Just because... well, Gargantuar is supposed to appear in a lot more levels in the second half. But I took them out. So I like that I can say things like Painter Buckethead, and some people have no idea what I'm talking about. All they know is that I consider it a threatening zombie. But I guess they can kind of, you know, guess its appearance from the fact that, well, its name. But other than that, you really don't get a lot of information on what it does. Unlike something like Tomb Raiser, Tomb Raiser is pretty self-explanatory, I'd say. Chicken Wrangler. I guess Chicken Wrangler's kind of in the middle, because you know it does something with chickens, but you don't know what it does with chickens. That's why when I have pinata parties eventually, one day, like years down the line, that'll probably be like a 2030 edition. Those will only be unlocked after you complete all the worlds, because I don't want to spoil any zombies. But also, there's gonna be enough world content to where you shouldn't feel like you're missing out. Also, I have a specific way I'm going to have pinata parties work in terms of what party they choose. So, you aren't going to be missing out on a specific party that will never show up again. I don't want you to feel like you're missing content. I don't want there to be any limited time content, really. Everything should be accessible. Like, no matter what year you play the game, like, no matter when you start, everything will be accessible. Or at least, most things will be accessible at all times. So there's gonna be timed events, but there won't be, like, exclusive ones, you know? I don't see the point. It's like, why have it be a timed event when you can just make it an epic quest, right? It just removes the barrier to entry of time. Another thing, I guess, is that since the game isn't connected to the internet, technically you can just change your system clock to get access to things you may have missed, be they pinata parties or what have you. But I'm not sure how that will, like, mess with time-based systems and other things, so... One thing about pinata parties is that they're basically all conveyor levels, and you have to come up with 366 of them. And also, they have to be levels that you wouldn't want to be, like, main levels. So... Also, how do you decide the music for pinata parties? Because I don't know if I want to use the special delivery theme every time. I mean, each world is going to have a unique special delivery theme, so that's one thing, but... There's actually a theme in, well, a theme that I just finished today that actually would go unused if I added it to the game, like the files. It would go unused for, like, years, because there actually is a type of level that the front lawn does not have, which is a mix of two different brainbusters. Which are, like, the 4 gimmick-type levels. Save Our Seeds, Last Stand, Locked and Loaded, and Conveyor. So there's no level that combines those gimmicks. So... because there is no level that combines those gimmicks, there's no need for the theme that will play when those gimmicks are combined. Which is interesting. Also debating with myself whether or not each world would get a unique ultimate battle theme. I don't think they will. But then again, they might get, like, unique Zombot themes. So... Still need to change the Zombotany theme for UZR. Actually, interesting question. Do I play the Zombotany? I have played during Zombotany itself, right? Like that minigame, I have to play it during that, right? Like, come on. And not the remade one, like the base one. I just got it. Like, come on. Come on. Literally the name. I do think I want to add, like, minigames next, almost. The only problem with that is, The ones I have planned, one of them is in botany. I can just spoil that, because it's coming eventually. Might as well just say it's one of the next ones. And also, it'll be important to have Zombotany projectile variants for, you can probably guess, but for those who can't, I won't spoil. And then, we'll say Walnut Bowling will not be a minigame. Will not be one of the 3 chosen minigames for obvious reasons. But, there will be 2 others. I already know what one of them is. I'm not sure what the other one's gonna be. I have a list, though. I have a list somewhere. Theoretically, I could add Tombstone Hunt to PVR. Like, it actually wouldn't be that hard. And I could even change it to where instead of losing on the final wave, you lose after the final wave. Like, if you complete the level and the gravestones are destroyed. I could even change that. Which I probably would. But, you know, I'd rather get permission to add Tombstone Hunt first, rather than just adding it. If there's something from a fan game that I would want to add to PVR, I would ask first, because technically they created it, so even if whether or not they own it is legally devious, I sure as heck don't, so. Anyway, there's the ink sacks. Look at that. Now we can head back. I might as well just fly. But yeah. PVR is like the passion project of mine right now. There are other things I'm working on, especially one thing that I really want to work on the side that that PVR is like the training ground for, that I'm learning a lot from actually. PVR is the whole like learning experience thing. It's the first time I've programmed something just like completely from scratch, so good learning experience. Oh, there's sarcophagus, pharaoh, whatever you call him. You know, I just realized that it's just the media player in the microphone. Yeah, no, I didn't change the audio from last time, which I guess makes sense. Although I probably should. I think I've become a big proponent of 3 columns of sunflowers. Or a big advocate, sorry. Wrong word. I've become a big advocate for 3 columns of sunflowers. Obviously, it's going to be more sunflowers the better, but I think I've just become a really big fan of 3 columns. There are so many spoilers in this level. Only 3 pharaohs, though. Hey, it's the best plant in the game. Not really. Sunflower is easily the best plant in the game, but hey, it's snow pea. Oh, we do have the recall button now. Okay. I was going to include the recall button because it's actually coded in. It just doesn't work right with ban lists, and also if plants are not unlocked yet, so. Basically, the recall button, I use it in testing, but I don't use it, or I can't have it be like a thing that gets released. But it's very nice if the game crashes, because then I can just fix the crash, go back to where it was, or test if the crash still happens. This song is so good. A fun fact, actually, about the ending part there. That is taken from Cattail of all things. Kind of. And you probably tell that one of the parts is Flower and Spots, but one of the other parts is actually Leah. Oh, is this like the first level Camel's shown up in a while? I actually don't know how many levels Camel's been in, but like Explorer's been in every single level since their introduction. You know, I'm actually curious to how Crimson Front is going to be when it comes out. Like, how difficult. Because I think, I want Crimson Front to be a late game focused world like Far Future. Far Future is the only world in PvZ2 that's actually late game focused for pretty obvious reasons, I'd say. But I'd like there to be another late game world. I think I've said that every time I bring up Crimson Front, but it just feels perfect for that kind of thing. Like, we already know they have an Armor 4. Or an Armor 3, sorry. But we already know they have that. So, like, give us other stuff. Like, I added Tank Shredder to PvZR. Like, give us something like that. Give us like a tank to fight. Or something. Some kind of bulky tank, some kind of like I just want there to be bulk. I want there to be tanky things. I want there to be zombies that you actually have to like build up a defense to fight. When Pharaoh is in like the top 5 bulkiest zombies in the game, you have a problem. That's counting all the Gargantuars as 1, by the way. And there's no brickheads in Altars, so... Or at least not in the actual, like, main game. But, like, Discotron, Robocone, and Mega Football are all from Far Future. And then you have Garx. And then you have Pharaoh. I think Pharaoh's health is actually reduced in Altars, but like, dude. How? Why? On what planet? I forgot Snow Pea was in this level. Ultimate Battle was one of the first levels I did for PZR, because I just had the idea for it basically from the start. So it just made sense to kind of do it first. It also meant I had to do the conveyor plants as soon as possible so I didn't slack off on them. Oh yeah, potato mines in this level. I was like, why am I threatened by Gargantua right now? It's like, oh yeah, I don't have any potato mine. That's a complete defense. Oh, hey, Potato Mine. Thanks for showing up. You know, eventually. I've definitely mentioned this before as like part of my level design for PVZR, but one thing I do that I wish other people did was have one of every zombie in the level in the final wave. I just think it makes sense. Got it. I never actually noticed there was an eye patch on the key. It's kind of funny. But, yeah. Having one of every zombie in the level in the final wave just kind of adds a sense of cohesion to it, I'd say. Daisy Chain, my beloved. Went out of my way to add Daisy Chain to PVZR. I've definitely told that story before. But anyway. You have to complete Big Wave Beach to get Windworld's Flourish? Anyway, I said I was going to do all the first halves first. Oh, Pinata Party. Anyway, I just recall. Oh shoot, I don't think I've encountered... Have I gotten any gauntlets yet? I think I've gotten like one. I didn't realize that if I do add... Oh man, I just realized if I do add the planks and what's this guy called? I know. Swashbuckler. If I do add planks and a swashbuckler equivalent, I'm gonna have to add the little gimmick where sometimes he falls and dies, because that's just funny. I'll of course probably have to make that a specific guy that has a chance to fall, and then there will be the guy that never falls. And I guess if I did like an April Fool's thing like Reflourish did, I could have one that always falls. But got him. Something tells me you're not supposed to do the advanced tutorial until a bit later. Oh hey, it's Seeing Stars. Oh, that's Dust Devil. Also Summer Nights. That's bad. Yeah, he's definitely gearing up to throw. I do like this Pinata Party though. I do think it's both a kind of just a neat level and also a nice reference. And the fact that you get Starfruit means that Dust Devil isn't particularly like a threat of destroying your plants. If anything, the Barrel Bane is a bigger threat. There we go. That was close. 21. Oh, that's bad. If I was not paying closer attention, I could have lost that level. Anyway, costume time. We gotta pick up the best costume first. I'm just gonna get my favorite costume for each plant. I think I like the walnut belt for walnut, or, yeah. Obviously we have the Federation costume for Sunflower, which I do want. That's the best Sunflower costume. But, yeah. And you got the Ice Queen for Potato Mine, but we'll go with Bandit. I guess Cabbage has bow tie. But we gotta get the Rasta. Come on. Come on. The game's going pretty good, yeah. We can check on Minecraft, actually. Let's see how well we're doing. Got a lot of fish. Got a decent amount. Yeah. We got so much fish. How's our fish in here looking, actually? We got 23 of that. Not bad. Yep, there it is, in all its glory. The famous pickaxe, we'll say. Alright, we're actually full on Prismarine, which means it's time to go. We're headed straight to the place, whatever it's called. The city, that's right. Look at it go. That's right. Anyway, yeah, this works. I'm gonna need a lot more stone, aren't I? Yeah, no, I'm gonna need a lot more stone. We gotta head back to base now. Should be over here, right? Or am I just wrong? I might just be wrong. Might have gone the completely wrong direction. Yes, it's right. All right. at this thing. It's massive. I think one more. No. Yeah, no, just that should be fine. Should be simple enough. Just install these last few seeds. Beyond. Okay. I could actually do this. Just provide additional seating. And we're back with the full force of building. You know what? No, it's fine. Anyway. It was weird to actually be like building in Minecraft and not playing some other game. Bizarre. lot of this is just building. After this, I am going to take a break from the, whatever this is, and we're instead going to do 2 projects at once, because one project will kind of fuel the other, and that is going to be, I've talked about this before, like once maybe, but our next project will be the castle that I've talked about before, and, since I'm going to be building it with nether brick, we'll also be refurbishing that fortress that we have, and actually making it and turning it into a full-fledged mob farm, so we can get wither skulls more easily. The amount of bleachers that we're going to have here is going to be far less than it was. Actually, how many spaces was it in between? 2? Okay. Wait. This is uneven. How is this uneven? Hold on, that's 6. What about this side? No, this one's even. How did it get messed up? How did it get messed up? It should be 6. Okay. Hold on. That's 6. It's 5. Okay, it's just this one. Thanks, game. Very cool. Thanks, game. Very cool. Well, I found the error. And now I have an extra tough brick for something later. How wide is this? 7. So yeah, that's right. 6. That's 7. Yeah, it's 7. Oh yeah, this song is still going on. It's been a while. Actually, here's a little fun fact about the song for tomorrow. Mew Mew, who is the character here, portrayed in this song, only meets the character portrayed in the next song in the events that happen there, despite the fact that they are, in fact, siblings. They do not meet until that event. is funny, but also kind of depressing. But, you know, it's fine. You may be asking, how does an AI have siblings? Family does not need to be biological. That's my response to that. But anyway. It's also why they are barely referenced in that song there. Honestly, the only seeds where you can actually see something happening are, like, here. And it's such awful seeding. Like, maybe here. Here's a pretty good seat, actually. The best seat is probably, like, here. Here is probably, like, the best seating. Yeah. Why'd I push them back again instead of pushing them forward? Or just like keeping them level. I could. Dude, I'm gonna try this actually. Actually, it works surprisingly well. Hello, rigor mortis. Look at that. Hey. We need to fit more seating. That's what we like to see. Really, one block space. Yes. You know, I can add seats here too. Why not? Which means we need to fix these. You know, I think the head would probably work a lot better than the heart MA. Plunger might be a bit big for the eyes, but the head would probably work. You know, I do like how over time, even though you've become like just a demon MA, the plunger just remains consistent. It's just your signature. I don't know, maybe because I keep bringing it back, or maybe just because it fits your humor way too well. Probably a bit of both. I can confidently say, though, MA, that you're probably the first person to be identified as demon with toilet plunger. So, you know, congratulations. Truly are one of a kind. And you may think that just saying that is like a bad thing, and no, it's actually just kind of cool, but... Even in the bad. That'd actually be like a really funny bit. Oh. Am I out of stone? No, almost out of stone. But not quite. That's one side. Now we gotta do this side. Did I do that side? No. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. Oh my goodness. we just need to get rid of all of this. I still got so much bleacher to destroy. Just gotta destroy all of this. Next time is literally just gonna be more of this, isn't it? You're gonna need a lot of glass as well. I think I might want to do tinted glass, actually. Yeah, that probably would work better, because it means that light doesn't just shine through. Provide some extra shade. Okay. We can just, move along. taking forever. Taking forever. There we go. We got it. Am I out of stone? No, I'm out of stone. Oh, we're over the limit anyway. We're getting there, though. We are getting there. What I might want to do, actually, is, like, make the corners into, like, terraces. That could be cool. But anyway, no Sunset Stardust for you. But until next time, Cattail, sign off. Bye.